She is the smiling face you have seen on Fox News. Ainsley Earhardt is known for being cheerful, calm, and confident on screen. She often talks about faith, family, and hope. But what many people may not know is that behind that bright smile, there are sad and painful moments. Ainsley has been through a lot: heartbreak, family struggles, and deep loss. And while she continues to appear with a kind voice and friendly attitude, her life has not always been easy. In this video, we will share the difficult parts of Ainsley Earhardt's life, not to bring her down but to show the human side of someone many people only see on television. Ainsley Earhardt was born in the year 1976 in South Carolina. Her family moved around quite a bit during her childhood and money was limited. She has talked about how her parents had to work very hard to provide for their family. There were times when they struggled, but her mother and father always tried their best to keep things stable for their children. Even as a young girl, Ainsley was someone who wanted to help others. She dreamed of becoming a teacher or working in the news, anything that would allow her to speak to people and encourage them. But life was not smooth for long. One of the first major sad events in her life happened when she was still very young. A close friend of her sister passed away in a car crash. Ainsley saw how deeply that loss hurt her family. It was her first time experiencing how quickly life can change. This moment left a lasting impact on her heart. Ainsley has said that this loss made her think more deeply and made her want to spend more time with the people she loved. Years later, Ainsley faced another difficult time. Her father had a heart attack. She got the phone call while she was at work and rushed to the hospital. For a while, they were unsure if he would survive. Thankfully, he did, but it was a very frightening moment for the whole family. Ainsley has said that this experience made her even closer to her parents. She realized how quickly things can happen and how important it is to not take family for granted. Ainsley married former college football player Will Proctor in the year 2012. First, everything seemed happy. They had a daughter named Hayden, and Ainsley often shared sweet moments about being a mother. But in the year 2018, their marriage ended. Ainsley filed for divorce, and it was a very painful time for her. There were rumors about unfaithfulness, though she has not said much publicly about that. What she has shared is that her heart was broken. She did not want her family to fall apart, especially for her daughter's sake. Raising a child alone is never easy, especially while working early morning hours on a national news show. But Ainsley said she tried her best to stay strong for Hayden. She said her daughter gave her a reason to keep going when she felt empty. After her divorce, Ainsley talked openly about something very personal. She shared that she might not be able to have any more children. This news was heartbreaking for her. She had always wanted a big family. Even though she is deeply thankful for her daughter, the thought of not being able to give her a brother or sister has been difficult. Ainsley has used her story to show other women that they are not alone. Many people go through similar struggles even if they do not talk about it out loud. One of the hardest moments in Ainsley's life came when her mother became very ill. Her mother had a stroke in the year 2018 and had to stay in the hospital for a long time. Ainsley visited her often and prayed every day that she would get better. She shared that seeing her mother that way was one of the most painful things she has ever experienced. For a while, it seemed like her mother might not survive. But slowly, she started to improve. Ainsley called her mother a fighter. Even so, those months changed Ainsley deeply. Watching someone you love suffer is never easy. Through all of these hard times, from heartbreak to health problems, Ainsley has held on to one thing more than anything else: her faith. She often talks about reading the Bible and praying when things feel too heavy. Ainsley says that her faith helps her continue moving forward when life feels too difficult. She also says that being a mother gives her a reason to keep smiling no matter what. She is not perfect. She has been hurt, she has made mistakes, and she has gone through pain. But she keeps trying. And maybe that is what makes her someone that many people feel connected to. We often see people on television and think they have perfect lives. But the truth is, everyone has their own struggles. Ainsley Earhardt is someone who has been through many difficult things, from family illness to personal heartbreak, and still shows up every morning with a smile. Her story is a reminder that no one's life is perfect, even if it looks that way from the outside. If you have ever felt alone or like you are facing something too hard to handle, please remember, even people who seem strong have quiet battles. Thank you for watching. If you learned something new about Ainsley Earhardt or if her story touched you, consider subscribing and sharing your thoughts in the comments. We hope to see you in the next video.